Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got Avengers 5 and 6 title link revealing. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's check it out, y'all, man. And yeah, let's see what we got up, man. But yeah, like it up, sub. No, yeah, let's get it.
Man, I just know Kevin Feige is at home staring at his computer, basically reacting like this right now.
I didn't even know they announced 5 and 6. The link. I ain't know that though. I ain't 5 and 6. Man.
Hello Marvel fans, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. I thought we were about to get crazy because Comic-Con has officially started. Some of the upcoming Marvel panels are currently underway, like they're about to talk about their animation department, where they are going to talk about some stuff involving Spider-Man freshman year. As soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm hoping to jump into news about that, so stay tuned.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, we got a lot of pictures. Ain't no trailer though, no video, but a lot of pictures. You know, they showing on Twitter. Well, people, other accounts showing on Twitter, not Marvel account. But yeah,
on the channel, make sure you subscribe so we can talk about that news. But what we have right here isn't even technically Comic-Con related, because Marvel fans have noticed that some new trademarks have popped up online, where Marvel has basically put in the copyright for certain titles.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I saw that shit on Twitter. That's where I got my news from, Twitter.
Letting us know not only what the next 2 Avenger films are called, but the next Captain America movie and 2 other things that I'm kind of curious about. I'm going to be breaking down all those details here, what it could mean for the future of the MCU, whether we're hyped or not about this. So many complaints right now about Phase 4, but I think it's the laying the groundwork phase, and people are starting to get frustrated and just want to know what the next big team-up movie is. Well, here it is, y'all. Okay, so yes, it was discovered through a trademark patent that Marvel put in. This is so that no one else steals these.
Yeah, still the idea or whatever.
Titles, and then they can start licensing and putting things together. It's very common. Not a lot of fans are always paying attention to this, but the information is out there. And well, the title that no one should be surprised by, one title that they have now trademarked is Avengers Secret Wars.
Yeah, I mean, people have been though that's gonna come out eventually though. You know what I mean, type shit.
Yeah, we kind of all saw this coming.
Yeah, I was saying, like, they keep saying the same shit. Oh, Secret Wars coming out, coming soon. Oh, Secret Wars coming soon. You know what I mean, type shit. So, you know, we been on that shit coming out.
This is what they were building up to, but we have yet to really see what is Marvel's version of it. Because even though we have the title and we can connect it to a certain comic book storyline or story arc that has happened, Marvel is notorious just from taking inspiration from the title and story and then doing something completely different. If you look at the storyline for Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, all those movies, they have a comic book counterpart, but the stories aren't really that much aligned. So with Secret Wars, the most boiled down version and basic storyline that we think Marvel's going to take inspiration from is multiverse characters coming together and battling it out for some reason. They've already been building up the multiverse. We've already gotten variant characters introduced of characters that we know, and although a lot of people think it's just going to be a cameo fan service fest, I'm hoping Marvel can pull it off and it can be a giant extravagant story. And even though a lot of us saw it coming before Phase 4, after watching a lot of movies in Phase 4, I still don't know how they're going to get to that point. Because, like, one of the main big...
I mean, Phase 4 was lit.
Villains of the recent Secret Wars story is Doctor Doom. And it's like they haven't even set up Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom. So if that's going to be part of the Avenger movie, it is way down the line. So expect that to come out in like maybe 7-8 years. So I don't think that's actually going to be the next Avenger movie. The next Avenger movie that we're probably going to see is what this next title has been revealed to be. We have here now the title that Marvel has traded.
Avengers the Kang. Okay.
Avengers the Kang Dynasty.
Avengers the Kang Dynasty. So there's gonna be another Avenger. So Kang is like Thanos, the big bad wolf.
And ooh, that is...
So Kang is like the big bad wolf. You know what I mean? Just like Thanos was.
Is a sweet title, the Kang Dynasty. I love Jonathan Majors in the Loki series. I thought...
Yeah, he did good with that character.
He played that one version of Kang really well. And like they explained in Loki, we're about to get multiple versions of Kang. Because Loki and Sylvia unleashed the multiverse on the world or the universe, we're about to get so many other versions of Kang. One that's going to be a villain in the Ant-Man movie. Kind of funny that that variant version of Kang will be the villain there. Seems like they'll also get a variant Kang that'll be the villain in Loki season 2. Yeah. And well, in this Avengers storyline, there is a comic book counterpart that is kind of related to the Kang War storyline. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys, not going to sit here and pretend like I've read every Marvel comic storyline there is out there. I will definitely be doing my homework and reading up on it.
It's a horror epic, but it has some points in it that are meant to elicit a very
now, but from some of the light reading I was just catching up on to try and bring you this video, it seems like the storyline does involve several versions of Kang all throughout time, because that's what he likes to do, is mess with time, and also how different eras of the Avengers kind of come together to defeat him. So there's a potential here for us to see the old Avenger lineup, the current Avenger lineup, and heck, maybe even the future Avenger lineup all together in this movie, battling out these different versions of Kang. Again, that's the simplified version from someone who has not completely read the storyline. I know some of you more diehard knowledgeable comic book fans are probably screaming in the comments going,
nah, it's facts though, that's fact.
Right now, how dare you? You sick, twisted, Morbius loving have sex. It's a lot of those comments into perspective that Kevin Feige said a while back, where he's like, you know, I'm kind of funny that fans are complaining they don't know what Phase 4 is about. It seems so clear to me when it's like, Kevin Feige, you're making the damn timeline, you know where it's headed. But now that we got this title, yeah, I see it. I mean, they've introduced Kang, several versions of it. They've introduced a broken multiverse. We've already had time travel in the MCU. We have old and new Avengers. Technically, the puzzle pieces are there for them to do some sort of crazy storyline with that. But again, that's if Marvel plays up that version. They could just do something completely different and just call it Kang Dynasty. And then getting to the other 3 titles that we got, one we already knew about because we had already heard that there's a writer, director, and possible cast members involved. The Thunderbolts movie.
Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Yeah, they came up with that.
I did a whole separate video on that, so if you really want me to go into detail on who the team lineup is and what's going on with that movie. But it's basically the Marvel counterpart of the Suicide Squad, just villain characters teaming up to do missions that I guess real heroes can't do. Then we have here the Captain America movie that I'm really looking forward to. I want to see this Sam Wilson Captain America.
I want to.
Because looking back in all these Disney Plus series, Falcon and Winter Soldier had to be like one of the top 3 for me. And I just want to see how the audience also will react to this version of Captain America. And the title they have trademarked here is Captain America New World Order. And not really a whole lot to go off of here. There wasn't like a particular storyline I could find in the comics that correlates to this, so it might just be an original idea that Marvel comes up with for Sam Wilson. But count me excited for it. I just want to know who the main villain will be. I don't think it'll be Baron Zemo. I think he'll be busy on the Thunderbolts movie. I also hope it's not just going to be Agent 13. I'd want someone a little more exciting than just her. But okay, putting all that aside here, we also got one that I'm like, is this a movie? Is this a TV show? What does this mean? They trademarked something called Multiverse Saga.
Multiverse Saga? What is that?
This is kind of something I feel Marvel talked about for a little bit, or that Kevin Feige has hinted at, where he said the multiverse is going to allow the door to open for a lot of storylines we're not expecting to see. And I always interpreted that as we're going to start getting standalone movies that aren't technically part of the MCU. With the multiverse, you can now do movies like that, where we follow an Iron Man on a different Earth and go through a whole different story.
Oh, okay, type shit.
Storyline, and can have someone play Iron Man that isn't Robert Downey Jr. Like, I would love to see a superior Iron Man movie with like Tom Cruise and see basically the origin and ending of that Iron Man character, who essentially is kind of evil, all in one film. That would be so awesome, and it doesn't have to be connected to the MCU. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Before all we know, this could be a Disney Plus series, an anthology series of different multiverses in the MCU. But I feel like that's kind of what the What If series is.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's pretty much what F talking about.
Really would like to hear your guys' theories on that. But at the end of the day, these Avenger titles, man, ooh, chef's kiss. I am excited. I want to see these go down. I don't know if they'll ever be able to replicate the hype we had through Infinity War and Endgame, but I'm willing to let them try it. It should also be noted, just because this stuff came out before Comic-Con and their panel tomorrow doesn't mean these will be part of the announcements.
They probably not though. They probably not. Yeah, nah.
It could be very likely now that they've hit the internet and everyone is talking about it, so might as well just bring it up. But for now, these are trademarks, and Marvel could always change their minds on the name. That's the point of a trademark, is you save it for now, and then when you're making the movie, you can change your mind and call it something else. I throw this off to you guys. What do you think of these leaked trademarks for Marvel's MCU? Do you like these for the Avenger movies, Captain America, the Multiverse Saga? And please, if you're one of those diehard comic book fans that knows more than me and can figure out what's going on, leave it in the comics. Just don't be mean to me, man. Stay tuned for more Comic-Con coverage, anything and everything. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3CFilms or on TikTok at 3CFilms. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
I'm dead, so, they be like that to me too, man. They be like that to me too, man. Okay. But anyway, man, leave a like to my channel, y'all, man. And, yeah. Alright, peace.